channel. I hope you're alright. So it's Saturday again, yay! And I'm wearing the exact same outfit as I was in last week's vlog.
No, the jumper.
The jumper and the trousers. I'm sure I was wearing these trousers last week, or wasn't? No, I don't think I was wearing jeans. But there's this thing called a washing machine.
It's Saturday and it's comfy though, so
yeah.
relax.
And we're just going out for a coffee. So we were going to have a coffee at home, but we've run out of coffee beans for the coffee machine. So we said, right, we need to go and get some coffee beans. So while we're out, let's go and have a coffee out. We haven't been, obviously I know we went out for brunch last weekend, but actually going for a coffee, we haven't been where we're going in so long, have we? Literally so long. So we just said, right, let's go for a coffee, and where we're going it's 200 degrees and
Celsius, it's red hot.
yeah, I wish it was. And Chai can come, so Chai's with us again. Any place that we can take Chai, best believe we will take Chai, just because I think it's dead important to expose him to like busy situations where not every person acknowledges him, and then the people who does, he's learning him into it, was teaching him.
It's also just nice to be with him.
Yeah, and also, yeah, I don't like knowing
he
that
gets left in the crate when we're at work, which is bad enough anyway.
Yeah, I'd rather not leave him in the crate at the weekend. I mean, if it's something that we had to do, but 9 times out of 10, he loves going to his mum and granddad's as well. We're really lucky with that. So if we ever go anywhere and we don't want to leave him, he'll go for a couple of hours at his mum and granddad's, and he's in his element. But yeah, we're just going for a coffee, and then today's plans are going to buy the rest of the coving. God, that sun is bright, beautiful, but bright. Yeah, the plans for the rest of the day, we need to go and get the rest of the coving because the decorator's coming next weekend. I can't wait for the hallway to be decorated, and then I can do the hallway transformation vlog. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. But yeah, so we need to put the coving up upstairs in the landing, which I'm not very looking forward to. Are you?
Yeah, just it's the bit above the stairs I'm going to get frustrated with.
And then we've got to buy that, put it up, and then we've got to sand it all and have it all filled so that when he comes next weekend, it's just ready to go. It's just ready to be painted, sorry. And I can't wait to see what it looks like painted. We need to send across what colours we want, so we need to make a final decision, don't we?
Yeah, Wednesday, he'll message.
Oh, that's better. I don't know why I didn't put that down in the first place.
Oh, what are you doing?
Eager. I'm really looking forward to not the living room, the hallway being decorated. I can't wait to just be able to walk in and it just be like, this is my hallway. Like, because I feel like the hard work of the panelling, and then obviously the hard work with the coving, to then get it painted the colours we're wanting it, will just like show off all the hard work. Do you know what I mean? And we can I'm really proud of it, and I'm also proud of Brad because he's done most of it. Don't get me wrong, I helped with the panelling, but he did the cutting and everything. So he gets the, what's it called? You did it. I helped.
The credit.
The credit, that's it. I helped, but you did it. But yeah, I can't wait, and I can't wait. So I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go maybe next weekend while he's decorating to go for some houseware shopping. If that's something you'd like to see, let me know. So that I can pick some bits up for the hallway. Homeware.
Do you mean homeware?
Homeware, houseware, homeware, hallway wear, console table, picture frames, all that jazz. We need to actually order a mirror in order for that to be part of the transformation.
Yeah, that's fine, we'll order one.
I need to find a mirror. That's going to be today, like this weekend's mission then, or find and order. We're just pulling up into the car park, so we're going to go and get a coffee. Chai's excited, he knows we're here. You're not daft, are you? No. We've had a carrot cake, and what's yours?
A Modelo cherry blonde.
Oh, nice. Chai thinks it's for him. a vegan sausage roll and a chai with a chai. We're just in Pro Cook and we're looking at non-stick frying pans and stuff. And it's for 200, how much was it? 220 for 8 pieces.
Yeah.
Because I really want some non-stick stainless steel ones. That's the goal. We've just left and now I'm sat outside Wickes. Brad's just gone in to get the coving because we was like, there's no point in going home to then put Chai back home to then come back out to get the coving. So me and Chai's just chilling here while Brad just gets it, and we're just going to try and hope that we can fit it in the car. It's not too long, so hopefully we should be able to, but Chai might have to just sit on the back seat rather than the boot. But he's just wondering where his daddy's gone. He was so good where we just went. We really want him to be exposed to being around loads of people, and not only people that fuss him but people that completely ignore him, because we think the more people that also ignore him, the more he realises, oh, people aren't that interesting. So that eventually when we're taking him on a walk, if we ever see just people walking on their own, we put him on anyway back on the lead, just because at the minute he wants to say hello, he still probably might jump up, and obviously we don't want a big Doberman running over to someone. For one, they might be frightened, and two, it's muddy. No one wants a big Doberman jumping up them. So we're hoping that the more he's exposed to people that don't give him much fuss or don't even acknowledge him, he's probably going to be like, oh, it's just another person. So that if we ever go on a walk and he is off lead, we'd probably still put him back on, but just for the chance that we're somewhere and a person pops out, he's just going to be like, not bothered, because we don't want him running over to people. We want him to walk near us, kind of thing. So we're just trying to expose him to loads of different situations, and it's obviously working really well because he is a brilliant boy. Like maybe we're just really lucky, but he is brilliant. Don't get me wrong, he's still got a long way to go with his training. Like his recall's really good, not perfect, but it's really good, so we're still working on that. Command's brilliant, but then it's just things like to do with the house and jumping up. So he's still going through a excited, I'm going to jump up you phase. So we're trying to work on that, and then we're also trying to work on when people walk in the house. So at the minute, when people walk in the house, even us, obviously it's different when it's your own dog. I don't know, I feel like you're not bothered about, oh, get down, whereas I'm literally like, down, because I'm like, no, you're not jumping up me as soon as I walk in. But we've tried loads of different techniques. Like we've tried just completely ignoring him, we've tried like marching in, so that we're trying loads of things to try and get him to not be, obviously I know it's hard, he's excited, but to try and not get him to be as like, because for us it's okay, it's my dog, it's fine, but I don't want any guests coming around, especially like say Brad's mama. I don't want her walking in and then him bulldozing her because he's seen her and he's like, yay mama, and then runs and jumps, and obviously he's a big boy to be doing that. So we're trying to work on that. But other than that he is really good, and that's not just me being biased, like, because I love him, I do love him, but he is a good boy. But yeah, so we're just sat outside Wickes waiting for that, and then we're going to get to do our DIY. I am so ready for this hallway to be like done. I can't lie. Like, it's been nice doing it, but now we're coming to an end. You get to that bit where you're like, oh, come on, I'm ready. But it'll be so worth it when we walk through the front door, and it's painted and it's got pictures up and there's a mirror and it's looking beautiful. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. I feel very lucky that we're able to do it. Really, really lucky. So yeah. We're back, and I thought I'd show you the landing before we do anything to it. So we did think about doing paneling in here, but then we've decided against it, because I do think actually I don't want paneling everywhere, but I definitely would like coving up here. So this is the hallway, not the hallway, the landing right now. So again, just white, like the rest of the house. And then if I turn around, so I feel like this is the bit we're going to struggle with, because obviously the stairs, we're unsure how we're going to tackle that. But we've just got things like we've started filling in this crack, but I need to put a little bit more in, and then like filling around here because it was done rubbish, so we needed to just correct it and then make it look, still needs improving on. That's not what it's going to look like. But yeah, so there's lots of little imperfections, but it's starting. We've obviously got a vision of what we're going to do, which is going to be really nice. And the coving, I feel like, will again make a really big difference on, like, I don't know, I feel like it'll just make it look more grand, more sophisticated, like I said before. Brad's here. We're going to cut, so obviously last time downstairs we was cutting all of it in the garage, in the garage, but we're going to cut in the spare room, because to save Brad basically going up, down, up, down, up, down, rather than we can just put a dust sheet down in here, let him chop it in here, and then bring it through here. So it's a bit of a quicker and easier job than going up and down. Oh, I've got a bit of a headache actually, so I think I need to drink a bit of water. Would you like a glass of water? Yeah. Oh, we didn't get no coffee.
I did think that as soon as we left it, but
dang it, the whole reason we went.
Right.
Yeah, and then the edges.
Maybe this.
Yeah.
The joints.
So, whilst Brad's upstairs cutting and sticking what he can up there, I'm going to be caulking the edges, so in all of the
Try to put the light on
joints. Yeah, so I'm going to just go around all of the edge. Oh, Brad. But yeah, I'm gonna go around and caulk all down here. Oh, my camera's not living its best life right now. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna go around and caulk all of the edges so that because I can do that, so then Brad can be getting on upstairs rather than me just stood around waiting for him to do upstairs. I may as well be doing something. I feel like this is sketchy, because all that takes is that to go.
Yeah, and that's why they need someone to hold it.
Would it be better if I just done it then?
Not really.
Okay.
I'll reach.
Okay.
But I still draw the lines.
We're playing a game.
So, one hand.
Okay.
You just got to go.
Oh, you bent it though.
Yeah.
Okay. Watch out, Jay. Does my hand have to be there? Can it be?
Right.
Mine better than yours.
Yours.
Oh.
It again.
Oh.
That's why you don't rest it on the top.
Good morning, it's the next day. I just didn't film anymore yesterday, I had enough. So we did finish the, well, Brad finished the coving upstairs. It's not obviously completely finished because we need to fill it around it, like whatever it's called. Masticate, not masticate, what is it?
Cork it.
Cork it. But I finished that downstairs yesterday. So now we just need to go over a few of the joints and just sand them just to make them a little bit more seamless so that when paint goes on them, yeah, you're going to still be able to probably see them. It's not going to be like perfect, but it's going to look better. So that's our plans for part of the day. But I'm sure at some point we've got to take you on a WALK. Yeah. We're going to see my mum and the kids. It's got a nice day and it's Sunday, and right now I'm in the kitchen, as you can see, and I think I'm gonna make some pancakes because you mentioned them yesterday, didn't you? And then I was fancying them, so then this morning I woke up and the first thing I thought about was pancakes. Also, on another note, Brad wanted to grow his celery back, so apparently there is roots coming. You see the roots? Apparently, and it seems to be working, after you finish your celery, although some of it is a bit rotten, you see it? Apparently you can grow a new piece of celery. So we've had this celery sat on our worktop for the last like 3 weeks. But it's fine. Ooh, it's all for science. But yes, but it is growing, you see? Growing, so I'm wondering if it's going to grow a whole new celery plant. Or, well, it obviously is working because there's roots. I don't know what the next stage is. Are you meant to put it in the ground? Or just keep it in that booth? Do you know?
I can't remember what I did on the video.
We're just going to wing it and see if we can get a new celery plant. It's just an experiment.
I'll probably be able to plant it, to be honest.
I feel like where is it growing? In England?
Yeah. It's not very tropical vegetable, is it?
No. It's not major now, celery is.
Is it?
Yeah, that's why people who are on an alkaline health kick, there's certain foods that they won't eat because they are man-made, so they're not good for you, supposedly. I don't know how true this is. So like lemons, they're not real. They were never real, apparently. They were made from limes. They were man-made from limes. So if
just because they're not as bitter as limes.
So if you're on an alkaline diet, they wouldn't eat. It's not like a diet like it's cutting things out that they like say celery, they won't be able to eat that. Lemons, they won't be able to eat them. I don't really understand it too much, but I have looked into it a little bit, and like some things they were saying like they're man-made, so they can't be that good for you. But then at the same time, I'm like, it's so like. It's hard. Let me know if you're on an alkaline diet or whatever. I don't think it's classed as a diet, but health kick, yeah. Like health kick or lifestyle. Because I'm sure there's like lemons you're not supposed to eat if you're on that. Oh, my voice went there. I don't know how true it is. Charles said it's breakfast, but I did promise him a pancake, so I don't know if he's side-eyeing me because he's like, "What are you doing, Mum? Who are you talking to?" Because I'm right down here. I know. Would you like a pancake? I've separated my egg whites because I'm gonna mix them. I don't usually, you can make them like this, but I don't usually, but I'm gonna make them a little bit more fluffy, so I'm whisking up the egg whites so that I have to fold them in, and it helps make them be like more
American.
And more American-y. More American-y.
I
know, I wouldn't be able to stand at the worktop because he literally just stops me. Chai pie is ready for his pancake. We've gone for peanut butter, yogurt and blueberries. Hey, I'm just going to cut it up because otherwise you will 100% swallow that whole.
Don't be freaked out. It is Chai's fork.
Yeah, this is the silver ones are Chai's forks. They're what we use for his meat. Not what we are. Even though we clean them, but still, if any of you are feeling sick, the fact that we're doing this, these, if it makes you feel better, these are Chai's forks.
Yeah, we do not use the silver forks.
But at the same time, I wouldn't because of the shape of them. I don't like the shape of them in my hand. I wouldn't want to eat my dinner with that. Because they're not rounded. But, if that makes sense to you, you'll get it. But, I actually don't care at the same time. Like, I'd obviously make sure it was clean, but I don't care if I eat from the same fork as him. That's been cleaned in between. I don't want dog slather on it, Chai, unfortunately. Who's that one stuck on the roof of your mouth, Dan? We're just on a dog walk. We're making the most of this dry and quite mild, actually, isn't it? This weather. It's really nice, but...
Like spring weather.
Yeah, it is a bit. Oh my God. I cannot wait for spring, and then I cannot wait for summer. I'm so ready this year. I feel like it's been a while, don't you? It feels like a long winter.
A long winter.
It definitely feels like a very long winter. Winter is here. But hopefully, hopefully spring is starting to spring. I can't wait till I can say, spring has sprung. And it's here. So ready. But yeah, we're just having a nice walk, getting some fresh air, letting Chai stretch his legs. He loves being off lead right now, so he's happy as Larry. And then we're gonna go back and finish caulking the coving in the hallway at the landing, and then also sanding the hallway a little bit where we can. And then that is it. It's out of our hands then, isn't it? The decoration is out of our hands. It's down to the decorator then. We're back and we're gonna get to caulking now. I did go over some little imperfections on the panelling yesterday. We're just gonna go over everything and then go around upstairs, and I can't wait for it to be done. I can't wait to do the transformation video because the decorator's in next week, but I don't think I'm gonna show it you next weekend. It'll be the one after, because next weekend I'm gonna go and get everything for it, and also I've got plans next weekend. Good catch. Yeah. I thought I would show you, I brought the book over, the colours we're going for. It might not show exactly on camera, but we decided we're gonna have Gotta Have It. I'm gonna show you again very well. There you go. Got to Have It. Is that it? Yep, that one. We're gonna go darker on top. I know some of you might not like that idea, because the top part of the panelling is what travels all the way upstairs, and I want the darker colour all the way on the stairs and all the way upstairs, just because for basically to hide dirt from the dog along the stairs, because some of you said that his issue with spraying all over the wall will never ever disappear, which is great, but it's okay. So we want a darker colour, so in order for it to be seen, if we had the lighter colour on the top, that is what would travel all the way upstairs, and I don't want it to be lighter. I want it to be not dark. I don't want it to be dark, but no, darling, you've had enough pancakes. No, darling. He's just like looking up at the work when his nose is like that. But yeah, so we decided we're gonna have Got to Have It. Gotta Have It. And then Brad likes, for the paneling, that's gonna be in an eggshell, sorry. An eggshell or a matte? We're not really too sure. Because I don't feel like eggshell and matte are that different, are they? But I do like matte. I like matte paint. So we're gonna have it in eggshell, excuse me. Bless me. Woo. Yeah, we're gonna have that. And then Brad decided that he likes this one. We was undecided between that and that, but he prefers this one because he thinks it's warmer than that one. And that is gonna be on the paneling, just the bottom part. And we're gonna have that, we're thinking satin, so it's easier to wipe. What do you think? Will satin look, I'm just worried that it's gonna look shiny, which it will, because it's satin. But then I don't want it to look too, I don't know. Yeah, let's say Brad would like satin, so we're having satin. Because I've picked the other paints, so I think it's fair. So yeah, we're having satin on the bottom part and then matte along the top, so it's a difference. So we're gonna have, excuse me, what are you doing to the tree? So yeah, we've got gotta have it and oat biscuit. I might peel them off and put them next to each other and see what we think. And then for the roof, the ceiling, sorry, and the coving, we're just having it white, matte white, and then obviously all of the woodwork, like the door frames and that, it's just going to be white, wow, oh my god, not matte. I was going to say white matte, but it came out white, but we're not having matte. It's going to be, what's that really shiny stuff? Gloss. My gosh, can you tell it's Sunday? And my brain is literally just, although I should be feeling quite refreshed because I had a good night's sleep, I think I just know, Sunday. I've cut them out so I can see. So, gotta have it. It's gonna go there. It's so hard when the swatches are this big. Brad likes oat biscuit. So that does look nice to be fair. Now look at God. Oh gosh. I'm having a mare. It don't look pink though, does it? Does it look a bit pink? Just looking at the colours. Yeah, does it look a bit pink? It's not going to be that light though anyway. We're changing the bulb, aren't we, to have a warm bulb. We do need to sand that though. So just recently, I've been noticing that our tap water has been tasting funky. It's been
acidic.
Oh, it's been tasting like
Poor water.
Literally just, that's all I can taste, chlorine. And even to the point when I've been having a cup of tea, I can taste it in my tea and it puts me off and I just can't. And then not only that, then not only can I taste it and I don't like the taste of it, and then they're thinking, surely this ain't good for me. Now I know, I've looked into it and I know that they put all these ingredients in to help keep the water clean. I know there's reasons, but
how about it even being cleaner?
I don't love the thought of all them chemicals. I know they're good, they kill bacteria, I know this, I know that they've got the reasons for doing it, but there's also lots of downfalls to all these ingredients because I've been looking into it. So not only because I don't like the taste, but also for a bit of health reasons, I wanted to get a water filter. I've been looking for a while now.
What, purifier? Yeah,
purifier, because the ones that you just have in your fridge, I watched a video of a man seeing if it could, you know the chloroform drops that people use, they're like dark green, I'm sure it's chloroform, it's dark green in colour. People basically drink it in water, and they basically said, we're going to put some of these drops in this filter and see if the water goes green, it's obviously not filtering very much or something like that. Again, don't quote me on anything. I'm not a scientist, I'm not a doctor. I don't really know, okay? I'm just going by what I'm reading, and I know I might be reading some rubbish. I'm not saying I know it all. I'm just saying do you know what, it's because I don't like the taste of it. So, in order to make me drink more water, because I don't mind water, but when it tastes like chlorine, I hate it. Anyway, long story short, we've bought a water filter, and it's a big beastie one, and I thought I'd show you because it's literally, we ordered it yesterday, and it's here. Amazon is crazy. Yeah, so it's this one. Invigorated water, live clean, live invigorated. I've been moaning about the water now for months or weeks.
Years.
It feels like years, honestly. It feels like years because every time I drink I have to make a comment. I have to go, oh my god. So yeah, basically, the benefits for it are it increases your pH, detoxify your body, it removes heavy metals, it adds in minerals, it improves the food and drink, and it reduces, we don't use, that one doesn't really count because we don't use plastic bottles very much, so, but yeah, so it's got different layers, so it basically, it removes fluoride, chlorine, chloramine, lead, aluminium, arsenic, cadmium, mercury and tin, chromium and other heavy metals, and a lot of them are actually found in the water because that's what they put in. Not all of them, but again, I don't know everything. You probably listen to me thinking, well, that's not right, and you know what, it might not be, but we bought it, and it's a pretty one, and it's a big one. So we're getting it out, a deboxing, or unboxing. So we also ordered 3 new filters for it as well. We worked out with this one, if we was to fill it up every other day, there's 2 of us in this house and it holds 8 litres. 8.5 litres. So let's say we filled it up every other day, it should by rights last 42 refills.
Which should be 8 days.
Which should be, for us,
85 days, 3 months.
Yeah, obviously if there's more of you in a house, let's say you need to refill it every day.
Do you really think we use 4.5 litres of water a day?
It depends though, because like if we're cooking or... I feel like every time...
What do we cook with water then with pasta?
I know. I feel like, so when we're gonna, what we're gonna do is every time we refill it, we're just gonna make a little note so that we know after it's the 42nd time, we'll put a new filter on it. That's the plan anyway. Oh, there's 2 taps. We're at my mum's house. She's doing us a Sunday dinner. We're just chilling. Mum, it's what kitchens look like when you've cooked.
Jesus, Roy.
Hello. We're back home and I've got my Shrek ears on to keep my hair out of my face because I've just done my skincare and I'm oily and I don't want my hair to get super greasy. But we're back from my mum and Darren's house. It was lovely. It was so nice just being with the kids, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And
just seeing Beth and Tony and mum and Darren. I love him. I do love him. But right, so we've filtered this. So basically every time you put a new filter in, you're supposed to run it through twice, which we've done. It's just still filling up. But Brad tried it and he said he could tell a difference in the taste. So I'm the one who's been moaning. So I'm gonna do a blind taste test. Yeah? Brad's gonna put some normal tap water in one and the filtered water in another to see if I can taste the difference. Right, I'm gonna look away. Sorry, I won't look, but yeah. I look beautiful. I do put myself in some states on the internet, don't I?
Okay.
Okay? Okay, I don't know which one's which. So So we've got 2 shot glasses. I'm gonna try this one first. Okay. I hope that's tap water. That was tap water. Is that tap water?
Try again.
I think that's tap water. Is it wrong? Ew. They're both horrible. Horrible.
It means I'll tell from shot glass, but
I can still taste it.
I don't think it tastes the same.
I can taste chlorine.
I don't know how you can, because you can't. It doesn't taste anything like it. I think it's miles different.
I still think it tastes funny.
Yeah, but it's got added minerals and stuff in it.
I really can't tell the difference.
Yes, you can. That doesn't taste anything like that.
That's horrible.
Why do you need to close your eyes so you know it's horrible?
I'm just getting a good taste.
That tastes way better.
Hello, it's future me, and I've just got to the end of the video and I've just realised that I didn't actually even show you the coving and what it looked like while it was finished. So I'm just going to jump in right now from the future and pop this in because I literally just don't show it. Brad has done such a good job. I absolutely love it, and I feel like it really does like just make it look so much better. Brilliant. You've all seen downstairs, it's just been caulked now, so and then if the dark bit underneath is just a bit of a pencil line, I think, and it needs painting next, but yeah, it looks brilliant. I love it. In regards to the water filter, again, I didn't expand on that. It's not horrible, just tastes very different to what I expected it to taste. It's still got a tang, like it's still got a, just doesn't taste like bottled water or, to me, like fresh spring water. Like, I don't know, maybe I had really high expectations, but it still just tastes tangy. But I'm going to stick at it. I'm going to keep drinking it from there, and hopefully I get used to it. And I'm really hoping that it's just a faulty filter. No, it's not too bad, but I will keep you updated anyway on what I think about it and how it's going. We shall see. It's a bit later now. Brad was very sweet and surprised, ordered us some cookie dough from this dessert place that's not far from us. So we've just been eating some dessert, watching Game of Thrones, but I'm going to end this one here and my camera is flashing. So thank you so much for being here. I hope you're happy and healthy because you deserve to be, and I shall see you next Tuesday. Bye.